Hi friends, I'm TTB, welcome back to Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries, Legend of the Kestrel Lancers. We're still on Sarna. We have just destroyed the ECM capabilities of Mechwarrion's armored cavalry, and Ardent Sortek is in orbit. With the boys, the cavalry is here, now we just have to survive, and by just have to survive, we have a problem. All of our mechs are fairly banged up, and we are dropping we have to basically survive with hunchbacks and Kintaros, and it's gonna be a shit show. So, Sarna Part 6. Commander Captain Damu, we are about to engage in the fight of our lives. The Capellans must know that if they can't wipe us out before the heavy guards touch down on Sarna, it's over for them. Their only hope at maintaining control of the planet will be to utterly destroy our forces so that when Colonel Sortek touches down, they'll have the numbers to fight him back. We've all gone through too much just to lose everything at the end. We need to muster whatever strength we have left and hold the line until Colonel Sortek relieves us. Gather your best mechs, equipment, and mech warriors and meet my Crater Cobras at the following coordinates. Prepare to give the big mech everything you've got. We did not go to 6 months of hell just to die on that day that reinforcements arrive. The only thing left to do is hold the line. We do that and we will live to see tomorrow. This is it, Commander. Colonel Sortek is almost here. All that is left to do is hold out until his arrival. Mechwarrion's going to throw everything they have to kill us before Sortek's reinforcements arrive. This is a fight for our very lives, so bring the biggest, baddest mechs you can muster, and we might actually make it off Sarna alive. Yeah, I have been bringing the biggest, baddest mechs I could muster for all the missions. That's all we had. Difficulty level 80. Yeah, and I mean, the cataphract is out of it, right? All my good mechs are out of it, so we can't use the cataphract. I have another quick draw here that's fresh. And now we're basically relegated to hunchbacks. And the Kintaro. Hunchback, hunchback. These guys have lost so much armor, I just have to go hunchbacks. I could be in the Marauder maybe, I don't know. There are no airstrikes in this mission, Ryan. Alright, so I have the choice now to either be in the Marauder or to pilot the fresh mech and be like in a Kintaro or a hunchback. Oh man. What do we do? The Marauder lost 100 armor. So it's basically the same armor as the Kintaro. The Kintaro can do a lot more damage though. Oh man. Maybe I should be in the hunchback? I mean, I'm basically dropping 135 tons under. And of course there's an obvious solution, right? Just go to the market and buy your mechs. But here's the thing, guys. The problem is, like, this market being available to you at this point doesn't make sense. Behind enemy lines, like, how are you supposed to go to a market and buy a fresh Battlemaster? So this market should not exist. In fact, you should have been given a couple of more mechs in the campaign, right? Oof. Well, that's the best I can do. I think this group is the best I can do. This is it. We're going in super hard mode. I'm gonna try and keep myself alive as long as possible, and when the big boys come, we just SRM them to death, I guess. 1.7, 1.5 cooling per second, 68, 83. Hunchback is not bad either. Well, we'll try our best. Wish us luck. We will try our best. Hope it's enough.
Bonsai.
Bonsai! Let's cut a couple of small trees. I agree. Thanks for the bees, man.
This is it, everyone. Colonel Sortek is on the verge of making planetfall.
Oh, fuck.
And is en route to our position.
A Jägermech and a Hunchback, that's everything that we get.
If we successfully relink with the Davian heavy guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us, trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these Capellan bastards. Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us. And today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus, for House Hasek.
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill one more ounce of Cobra's blood.
I like that
today.
sentence. Stay in cover and support one another.
Colonel Westrick is right about one thing. The Macaron's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
Especially if you don't want to go through all that flavor text again. Alright. Gotta park myself next to the Jägermech, hope that these guys absorb some of the damage. Whoa! What was that? Something just large lasered around us. What? I have no idea what's going on right now. Destroy all mechs. Alright.
I spy an enemy mech.
Cool. Vindicator.
Confirmation of hostile forces.
Watch your step. That mech is about to pop.
Focus target updated.
Raven. Ow! I'm already orange side torso from these couple of dudes. Jesus. Okay.
Moving into formation.
Can you please stop running?
New target.
We can do the shitter. Okay. Need to cool down.
6 months and hundreds of our brothers and sisters' lives with them. Fusiliers, make them pay.
I'm kind of happy I brought the SRMs here, but it's... Oh fuck. That's cataphracted. Not good. He's going after the Hunchback though, so while he's hitting the Hunchback, we will be going ahead and hitting whatever is here.
Form up on the commander.
Kill this guy.
Lost one touch on that target.
Surprise, motherfucker! Ha 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 ha! Urban combat, boys! He's looking at me! Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm gonna show you your place in the Confederation. I'm gonna show you your place right up your ass! Short range missiles. The manly choice by TTB.
Following your footsteps, Commander.
We just lost our... Oh, the Kintaro... the Hunchback is still here. Nice. Alright. Stay close. The Jägermech is just standing there. It's like... I'm gonna hide behind the Jägermech. Hopefully we can get these guys to focus on the Jäger mech. Preserving my units. You killed what? 2 lances so far? Hello. Can you get out of bounds here? Out of bounds. Nope. Okay, it just red zone, red zone. So what now? This guy.
Spotted. It's a big one.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, you guys stay here.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
Back.
We're moving into position.
Back.
They're fighting scared now.
Come on, attack. Attack. Jäger mech, attack.
Holding.
He's got LRM-15s, he's not shooting them.
Target
Oh, there
acquired.
he's shooting, okay. Hey, he just hit the building. What?
In position, boss.
Okay. Follow me.
With you.
There's no big mech. Shit, there's a lot of them though. Ow.
Units, hostile mechs inbound. Prepare to engage.
Yeah, that's a lot of targets. Oh, I killed that guy. Ow.
We're on it, boss.
Too hot. Too hot. Too toasty. Hide! Okay, now we can shoot again. He's toast. Oh, Vindicator. Kill this guy.
Let's do this.
I'm so hot. Why are they all focusing me?
Engagement on lead targets.
Okay. I think I need to switch into a different mech to get them to focus something else. Now we're in the Hunchback. He's toast. Blackjack is fresh. That one is not, however. There goes the arm. There goes the heat. It's super annoying that you can't switch mechs when it overheats. That's actually the #1 thing that I would like to have. Rip. Ah, Sotic is here. Nice.
Rushed mech drops scatter us across a wide area. We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now. ETA 2 minutes. Hold out just a little longer.
Target acquired.
They spawned over here. That's just Centurions though.
New target blackjack.
You got to be monitoring those mechs, but nice job.
Alright. Follow me. Are these our friends? These are our friends, right? So. Follow me! Run! This asshole still hasn't taken any damage. I need the reinforcements.
Following your lead.
Come on,
boss.
dudes. Get here.
Lance, ho!
Alright. Back at the Kentaro.
Nav points received. Let's move.
I think we're sacrificing that Hunchback right now, but that's okay. I need the Centurions in the fight.
A designated position. Forming on the commander.
Centurion. Those are the heavy guards? Well, just the first units that get to us. I don't know. Any case, hello boys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Forces of the Federated Suns, the Davion Heavy Guards are here to assist. It's time to take the fight to McCarran's armored cavalry.
That's our cue, Commander. One last push and then it's over. Let's finish this.
But hey, the Kentaro worked out nicely. I got 688 missiles left. still have that override bug. Where the override sound is playing non-stop.
Vindicator.
Why is the Vindicator still alive? Also, why is that... What, Cicada? Okay. Fight has been joined. Alright. Weapons free! Weapons free! He's dead.
Enemy mech on the field. On our way.
Let's go there, guys. Cataphract. Okay. I know my target.
Target acquired.
I see my enemy now! Maybe it's that guy.
Hostile mechs inbound. Landed where you put me.
All armored cavalry forces, this is Colonel Archibald.
Wah! It's a stalker coming for me. Jesus.
This is a fight we can no longer win. All forces, break off your engagements and escape to your dropship. Sarna is lost. No need for EVs.
Ay, ay, ay. Stop the focus!
Give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted
Jesus.
prey lost in the woods. But now you have a chance to defang McCarran's armored cavalry once and for all.
Let's top my weapons here.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Yeah, for the blah blah.
Did I just hear that right? McCarran's forces are withdrawing.
We're playing Mechwarrior online. They're talking instead of fighting.
We're still at war, Fahad. The Federated Sons will want to ensure that an elite unit such as McCarran's is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of vulnerability in the future.
Alright, switching.
Compassion and
To the hunchback. What the?
last things on the minds of everyone
McCarran, redeem yourself by killing
at
TTB.
the hands of the armored
That's not gonna happen.
Better or worse, we still have our orders. Let's help clear the field and see this battle.
That's the Ranger Graves, you're a traitor. You're cheering McCarran's.
Number of our battle mech forces. Commander, we can really use an assist.
Heat critical.
We're still going strong with the SRM-6. The firepower. Our commanders of choice. There's still a cataphract left alive. Kill the cataphract for fuck's sake.
It's ID.
I'm so hot. Oh, I'm missing. He's gonna punch out. There we go. Are these all mechs? What do you mean network connection lost? Nope, these are not all mechs. Okay, my Victor is just standing there. Cool. Alright. Still one mech left. Let's go.
New target. Vindicator.
Look how fresh the Quick Draw and the other Hunchback are, as opposed to the mechs I was piloting. Again. Serious AI problems. At least we get to punch this guy. Ow!
The Federated Sons, we have cleared the field. Sarna is ours.
Commander, I just want to say
What a fight.
thank you. If you hadn't come to help us all those months ago, I have no
My
doubt in
Kintaro is
mind
getting
that
held
we would
together
have
by
died
duct
like
tape.
The rest of our brothers and sisters in the 5th. We'll never forget what you did for us.
Likewise, Captain. Without you, we would never have been able to complete our mission for the Kestrel Lancers. Now let's all fall back in with the heavy guards and finally get some R&R. It's been one hell of a campaign.
Uh-huh. That wasn't easy. Reputation rank 8, professional. 2.7 million C-bills. This is the rest of my Kintaro. It's molten slag and a cockpit. We get the stalker actually. I can grab the stalker. Yeah, we're grabbing the stalker. The rest is just trash. We're grabbing the stalker for sure. 800k in damage taking, 850k. And we're super friends with House Devian now. 1200 damage done in the Kintaro, 930 in the Hunchback. Quick Draw 5A with 400 and the Hunchback 4H 265. This was the mech I never really piloted except for 1 second, or like 1 salvo, so that Hunchback 4H. But the mechs I piloted did like a factor of 5 or so more than the AI mates. Like you can clearly see which mechs I controlled and which ones I didn't control as much. Right? Quick Draw just in the end with a little bit of punching, so that's about 150 or so damage. The AI is just super struggling, especially in those city environments. Not the enemy AI, because they just walk to you and shoot you. But Lensmade AI has some more features, some more logic behind it apparently, and seems to be conflicts or something. In any case, we survived. So if you're going salvage only, and if you're starting with the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers campaign, buckle up, buckaroo! And don't take too much damage in the missions beforehand. That was a nice fight though. I had a lot of fun. Commander, I've just received your report from Arden Sortek. I cannot tell you how glad I am to hear that you made it through the Sarna campaign. When I heard the armored cavalry ambush and the HPG being destroyed, I fear that I may have condemned you all to death. We had all of the Kestrel Lancers worried for you. While I am sorry that I cannot be there on Sarna to debrief you in person, there is still much for me to do here on Tigris. Please accept this canned message as your formal debriefing. By the time the Comstar is able to deliver this message to you, our offensive, which the news feeds have taken to calling the Fourth Succession War, will be over. As I speak, Comstar is negotiating the end of all hostilities between the five great houses. When all is said and done, the Capellan Confederation will have to capitulate that it has lost over half of its former territory. Most of it to be claimed by House Deviant through right of conquest, but some by two former Capellan commonalities declaring independence from the Confederation. That should be Tikhonov and the St. Ives Pact, right? The first to break away was the Tikhonov commonality. They were holding out hope that the Confederation would come to their aid, but after being cut off from a direct logistical route to Siam, they eventually declared themselves independent to spare their citizens from further Deviant invasions. You won't believe who leads them. Our old friend Pavel Ridzik. After he managed to escape our forces and fled Tikhonov, Strategic Director Ridzik retreated to Elgin, where he took control of the region, declaring himself Supreme Lord of the Tikhonov Free Republic. His reign didn't last long, as an assassin killed him back in June. Maskirovka operation. The other breakaway faction is the St. Ives commonality. The former heir of the Confederation, Candice Lau, abandoned her father to declare her province independent from the Confederation. I can't imagine how Maximilian Lau is taking that one. Comstar is negotiating to formally recognize these independent provinces as new nations once the leaders can charter the new laws of their provisional governments. Be sure to be on the lookout for those two once all the dust settles later in this year. The next item we need to discuss is the destruction of Sarna's HPG. After the Fusiliers destroyed the HPG, Comstar was furious with the Federated Suns. Claiming us ultimately responsible for its destruction, they put the entirety of the Federated Suns under interdiction, cutting off interstellar communications and commerce between the hundreds of Federation worlds. Little did they know that Hans Devian apparently had some lost tech. Fax machines. That's how they kept in contact with the armies. Your report about the imposter Fusiliers captured by Captain Damuk couldn't have come at a worse time. Had we known about this a month ago, we would have been able to mount a defense against Comstar's accusations. But First Prince Devian has already agreed to allow Comstar to station their own mech security forces at every HPG in the Federation to ensure that such a debacle never happens again. It's much too late to defend our role in the Sarna HPG attack now, even if we now know that we were not responsible for its destruction. The interdiction, along with the war effort, sent the Federated Suns economy into a tailspin. Had they maintained their interdiction, Comstar could have very much bankrupted the entire Federation. Which brings me to the most uncomfortable part of this debrief. Commander, the Federated Suns can no longer financially support the remainder of our contract with your unit. I am to inform you that we are invoking our cancellation clause and releasing you from the remaining 4 months of your contract. You will be compensated for this with agreed upon MRB release bonus. I'm sorry our time together had to end like this, Commander, but it's completely out of my hands. The Crucis Lancers won't be escaping these budget cuts either. While for the time being my command will still exist on paper, for the most part, most of the personnel of the 2nd Crucis Lancers has been consolidated into the 3rd Crucis under Marshal Pedrosa's command and will continue to garrison Tigris. I currently exist to ensure that the Kestrel Lancers continue to be a paper tiger to our enemies, while the Federation's economy recovers from the war. But I won't let this deter me. I forged the Kestrel Lancers from nothing once, I can do it again. Although you won't be around to help me this time, Commander, I'll never forget the contributions you and the team made to keep the legend of the Kestrel Lancers alive. We'll be back, and stronger than ever, you'll see. Goodbye, my friend, until we meet again. Rewards being 3.2 million C-bills, 2,000 reputation, Tier 5 ER Large, Tier 5 UEC 5, Tier 5 Lerm 20 Artemis 4, and 10 double heatsinks. I would have liked a couple more weapons, but the 10 double heat sinks is a nice reward. That's a nice reward. That's a high value reward at this time in the game. Whew. We're living the dream. Now, more transmissions are coming in. Bow and arrow. There's another message from Arden Sortek. Let's see what he has to say. Commander, I'm sorry to see that the COC command saw the need to cut your contract short, but I am told it could not have helped. No one could have anticipated Comstar's interdiction or the economic crash that preceded it. Although the Federated Suns is still willing to offer you short-term localized contracts, I'm afraid that any long-term commitment is simply not on the table until a unification into the Federated Commonwealth next year. First Prince Devian has asked me to relay to you a message on his behalf. He asked me to commend you on your work throughout your campaign on behalf of the 2nd Cruises Lancers. The Lancers owe you a debt of gratitude for being such a reliable force throughout the 4th Succession War. Unfortunately, Commander, Hans has also deemed that the large amounts of your campaign for the Federated Suns are going to be expunged from the official record and classified as top secret. That way, we will never make our names into the record books. Your inclusion on the 2nd Cruises roster, the hidden Earthrex factory that we now possess, the stolen MMIO codebooks, and how close the enemy was to getting them, your mission on Sarna, and your capture of the true assailants of the Sarna HPG attack. All of these things will be classified as state secrets and are never to be mentioned or talked about again. I know it stings. This is often just the way things are for a mercenary, just like your father knew when he agreed to the Halstead station contract. Although we aren't in a position to financially compensate you the same way we rewarded your father for his loyalty and silence, we do have some early prototypes from the New Avalon Institute of Sciences, the NAIS, that Hans would like to give to you. Prototypes you would have never achieved had it not been for the service of both you and your father. Hans hopes these prototypes will serve you well, and wants you to know that once the unification of the Federated Commonwealth is final, you will have a place among us if you choose to join our cause. I hope you consider and take Hans up on that offer. The Federated Commonwealth can use all the help we can get in making a better, more peaceful inner sphere. Until then, Commander, this is goodbye. America! We get 1 AMS. That's the completion reward? Okay. I would have liked to see more, but I wonder if we now then afterwards will get some missions after this. But I mean, the 14 missions are basically now over. There will be more Legend of the Kestrel Lancers missions though. For example, we've got Blood Minerals, we've got Project Cold Snap, and we have Air of Nothing. So these are probably also like 3 mission kind of jobs that we can take on. Probably like 1 for each house. So we'll check those out. And then once all of these are done, I'm probably gonna start a completely new campaign from the get-go, salvage only. Then we'll just play our way into the timeline for all of it, and we'll see how big of a merc outfit we can get together, because we're starting at like 3,015, I believe, and until, I mean, you basically have like 11 years or so to get your mechs together, and I wonder if we could get a good merc outfit together in that timeline. This is gonna be challenging. But yeah, this is Sarna. It's still green, but it shouldn't be actually at this time. Where is the sand I've spec'd? Am I blind? There it is. It's still marked as green for some reason. But okay, so yeah. Those were the 14 story missions around the Sarna attack. You know what? Those were super enjoyable. I think PGI did a really, really good job here. On top of that, we have to check out the new mech models. We have to check out the new 3 mission operations that will also be available. And then we'll see. Like, I wonder if we get more contracts from Hans Devian now, moving forward, like single missions. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Unclear at this point, but that was a lot of fun. Very well done, PGI. Now please fix the AI. Some work on the AI is definitely needed, but yeah, the game has never been as good as it has been right now. And if you enjoyed this, guys, maybe you will enjoy the other playthrough as well. I'm pretty sure of it. So let's just keep continuing on our missions in some of the next episodes. I'll see you then.